Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. We are the Chaos Agents, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo!
It is a brand new month. Tavern upkeep is already at 81%. It is the first of the month.
Whoa!
So thank you, Patreon. Thank you, Google, YouTube ads.
Yeah.
There's no Amazon affiliate links, but that's okay. Thank you to Twitch subs and J Matthews 85 for the direct Tavern upkeep donation.
Oh, thank you,
That
J
made
Matthews.
that massive jump. So thank you guys so much for that. If you're on Patreon, be sure to check your expiration dates on your cards.
They have
What?
Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is all me.
Yep.
This is.
Oh, I don't just get to sit here and look at chat
I have an
while Tiana
overwhelming
talks. This is what I'm
urge to just look at the teleprompter.
Yeah. All right.
Start over.
Yeah.
Let's start
Back it up. Back to one. Back to one.
The Baroness is going to kill all of us. I hope you know that.
Throwing your arms up. That's awesome.
Thank you. We appreciate it. All right, so the Deck of Inspiration is up there live on Kickstarter right now. I get pings on my phone. Luckily, all day long that says, "Bing, you've got a new backer."
Right on.
Nice.
So Randy was the last one 7 minutes ago, and I appreciate it.
Randy.
Yes.
Randy.
Randy's Randy. All right, so we're going to be using these today, but things that we are also using today somewhere on this table are Birds of Paradise.
Oh yeah. Who forgot to bring him this week again? Me.
There's definitely Birds of Paradise here.
Do it.
I thought you were looking for the
Dozens
lotions.
of them.
Anyway.
Looks so sad too.
Oh, there they are. You
they
can see the
weren't.
magpies just jump out. What ones are those?
These are the titular Birds of Paradise.
So,
Prototypes, but
nice. We are going to DungeonCon, and there are going to be brand new sets of Birds of Paradise there. So if you are local to the Bay Area and are going to a convention where people will be masked, you can buy some dice in person.
including some of the actual Birds of Paradise, like Fairy Wren. They're definitely going to be there. Andrew is finishing up counts, so we'll know a little bit closer to what other ones will be available. But actual Birds of Paradise, I'm very excited.
The other great company that we are partners with, or friends with, as they say, is our Nord Games. I was on their stream this morning. It was a lot of fun. We were talking about world building.
Nice.
And somewhat about how you get characters that make sense in a campaign. I'm like, you don't.
Are they talking to you about? I'm just.
Yeah. No, you know what? I make the campaign fit the characters.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. I love season
bubble.
1. Are you
Say
kidding me? That was so much fun.
It was great.
Thank you.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Nord Games. Awesome. There's links in the chat and stuff. NordGames.com, LLC.
NordGamesLLC.com/3.html. I've gotten in the practice.
Exclamation point, Norgame.
So, Patreon members, thank you so much. That is our primary now source for Tavern Upkeep.
He's improving. That's not on the script. Miles Davis of teleprompter reading right here.
Patreon members get to award us cards from the Deck of Inspiration, and we are going to start off with, let me see which ones are in my hand. These from NGC 457.
Seven.
Not a starship, it's a space cluster. We're going to start off with
Can we say that live? Space cluster?
Extra Swing, which is you gain 1 extra attack on your turn.
Thank you.
That goes
No need. This is for you or me.
Fight.
You melee people can have it.
We then also from Seth, Boosted Regen when consumed. This potion heals 1d6 plus 2 at the beginning of each of your turns.
I noticed like it's handed to me.
At this level, that's a
Along with
deal,
here.
man.
So
True. You're not wrong.
I was gonna try to fight you for it, but you said the thing about punching me right in the jaw, so I didn't want to be blacked out the entire stream.
and then also Fox's Cunning, which is
yes?
an intelligence save. You know what?
Oh, no, for being Fox. That's my
I'm gonna
thing.
need that.
That's my whole thing.
Are you the 7?
Yes.
He's the 7.
I'm the 7.
I'm the black and green fox.
Nice. We
Ruckus
then
the
have cheesecake fries with Change of fate
Love
to
that so much.
me.
No.
Because the DM can get cards too, and that is a straight up reroll if I do terrible.
Yes,
Okay.
remember
On
that on
what?
Monday, because I saw one of those coming my direction, too.
On a skill, on a...
Yes, on a skill, attack, or saving throw roll.
yeah, okay, that's everything.
It may be played after your first roll, but before the outcome is determined.
And that also counts for death saving throws, because that is a saving throw.
Okay.
And that one you just know the answer to looking at.
Yep. All right, and then we have from Duke League, randomly drawing these from the deck, Guiding Light.
Oh.
Which is, you ask for guiding light from the gods. For a brief moment, you see a faint glow in the direction of your stated goal, and you sense an estimate on how far away it is.
There you go.
And then we have quick thinking. Not quick talking. Use a reaction to invoke disadvantage on an attack against you, or
I'll need that.
you can see up to 20 feet.
Nice.
And change of fate. That is a re-roll.
Hey.
I don't know.
Change
Warren,
of
did I not hit you
fate.
enough?
Would ya? Brave.
Sorry. Yes, brave.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't like Brave.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Brave's great.
It was okay.
Why did you?
Was it?
We've got some bits to talk about, people.
Well, then why would you talk about it?
I saw half of it and I was like,
That's all you need to say.
oh,
What did you have?
Brave. Because of the change of fate thing we just talked about.
I'm a bear. That's all I know.
My whole family's bears now.
It was
What about
there,
you?
and you should watch it. Don't listen to these fools.
It's fine.
Know nothing about good storytelling.
I'm not shitting on it.
I mean,
He said he couldn't finish it.
onward.
So what'd you think about Despicable?
Another
Stop
picture.
it. All right.
I know I was
you're
trying to do
No,
the
no,
line.
no, no, no.
Nice.
Anna,
It was okay.
did you guys get my email? Anyway,
The one from a year ago?
No, the one from after last week's stream, where it's
No.
like, this is the stream etiquette.
Did you release
my
that?
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Am I really the only one who read it?
Yes, you are, because I'm really sorry. I completely, that's maybe my spam, unfortunately. I have no
Probably
idea.
why I
Yeah,
shouldn't have said
I've been
the word
checking my
earlier
email. I
before
did not
the
see
stream.
it, so I apologize. Yeah, I'll have to look.
I get, like,
Yeah,
nothing.
it was the rules that we the guidelines, more like guidelines that we had last time.
Step
you know
one.
don't cover your mouth.
I don't understand.
Yeah, yeah. The actual phrasing was don't cover the moneymaker. So
Yep.
Well, I'm sitting on it. So.
Shaking
To
it.
it.
wow. Hello. On that bombshell, we're done here.
Good night, everyone.
All right, so 3,000 bits
Whoa.
Well, that'll stop everything.
from the Hefner.
The half.
To who?
So
Yeah, got him.
I'm going to bullseye.
actually, this is deciphering here, but it says usually when 1,000 bits are donated, it's 1 and 1. 1 for the players, 1 for the DM. This time it's 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1.
One for each
So we
of
will
us.
start over here.
Very
This is
smart.
from
Thank you,
the
Lef.
Hefner.
Oh, thank God it's not me not catching it. Never mind.
You're not catching it. It's just
that's-
also me.
Thank you.
One. And then I use these big ones with the holes in them.
Hey-oh.
You can't yell at us when you do it too.
Thomas, he's stealing my catchphrase that I patented. Copyright.
I think it's trademarked. But
Yeah.
You know, that I saved the word. It's my word now.
Yes. It has definitely not been used for thousands of years.
nah.
I totally didn't steal it from a different thing.
Wait,
You
it
sold it
existed
right.
before Danny Glover did it? Oh, shoot.
We have 1,000 bits from Specs223 for the player who received dragon eggs.
Yes.
That's technically 4 of us
Yeah.
here.
We will throw 1 to Tiana.
So yes, Specs is a person who made these dragon
Thank you
eggs
so
for the
much.
members of the Chaos Agents.
Really cool.
They're gorgeous.
Based on
I
our-
put it right up on my shelf as soon as I got home. It looks great.
I love it.
Hey!
It's actually sitting next to the octopus from Wheel.
Hold the thought. Hold that
Okay, so
What?
so
I guess you can't see me now.
it's not my shot.
Sorry. The soft light that was on me. Oh, that was inappropriate. I'm
All right.
I'm just enjoying magnetism
Welcome back
over
to
here.
the
I'm on a
chaos.
completely different track.
We're gonna get there, guys. Thanks
We
for
are
sticking
not.
through it.
1,000 bits from Ingevar Chaos. Welcome back.
Ingevar.
Awesome
Ingevar.
to me.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
Ingevar.
This is why you.
Bullseye throw.
King of Arceus, I believe, is also streaming now. So
Nice.
you
Well,
can
thank you.
catch them on occasion.
Stop thanking the contributors until we
We
figure
have-
out who the bits go to.
500 bits from Ingavar Chaos for the players.
All
Right over there.
Okay.
Most is
you.
forgiven now.
Ready to think.
Most is
Timago Tora
Hey.
with 500 bits to get the party together for maximum chaos.
Hey.
It's gonna be very chaotic.
I don't know what that
It
means.
has already begun.
Was that to the GM? Do I need to get them together?
You have to get us together.
Let's go that way. And Tiana. Sorry.
You have to make eye contact before you throw.
Ha. 500 bits from Tamago Tora.
Thanks, Tony.
Whoever can corrupt the sheltered Dragonborn.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, he was introduced.
It'll be
It's gonna be Haldor.
brothel, bro.
Ooh, that was a
Good
close
catch.
one.
It almost went in the cup.
Thank you.
All right. We have 1,000 bits from Pixel Rose to the players. Potential chaos.
you.
We'll go one over there.
What's his potential?
Let's do that one here.
Not to Matt.
The indecisiveness is
Still look.
puts me on edge. I have to go ultra
I'm gonna
instant.
start throwing this back.
I also can't see the last line, so that'll be interesting.
Improv, man. You're the Miles
Right.
Davis of announcement.
Hold on.
Get off my lawn.
Hold on.
There we go.
The Baroness is on top of everything.
Yay, Baroness.
Hell yeah.
All the way. 500 bits from Tamago Tora for the next Nat 1 that gets rolled. So that's a conditional.
I rolled
I'm
the
gonna put
first.
that in my life.
The very first roll of the campaign was mine, and it was a nat 1 to face plant onto the tile.
That's
That
awesome.
was not an auspicious beginning.
Sets the tone.
It really does.
Campaign.
That was one of the best things I had seen. Hawk in the car. I'm trying to, you know.
You're trying to get Grant's accent in?
Yeah, the Boston accent
Wicked,
that
yeah.
Grant did for Grant. Anyway.
No, for Barnaby.
That was New Zealand, though, which I like.
Yeah.
He aimed and missed. By
500 bits from
miles.
Spotted Theo to the players because they liked the sign. I don't know exactly what the
Oh,
sign
that's
language
They
is.
saw the
Tiana
sign.
and Matthew during
Oh,
the pre-show.
yeah. Oh,
We both made that.
did we do it? Okay, good.
I was like, I saw the sign.
Yes.
I mean, it opened up my eyes.
I saw the sign.
Is that like some kind of old song? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm almost 30.
I can prove it. I have my
Oh
driver's
God!
license.
All right, and 500 bits from Duke Fleek to make things even more chaoticer.
It is now. That's how language works.
Not
Right over
really
there,
gonna
Warren.
quit.
I understand.
I will
that
not
word.
feel it.
As a DM, you spend hours preparing your adventures while your players bring them to life. It's time to reward your great players with great inspiration. The Deck of Inspiration takes the 5e Inspiration rules mechanic and adds dramatic, game-changing boons to your campaign. Turn a regular hit into a critical. Bull rush through your enemies without provoking attacks. Use your reaction to smack a wizard's hands and interrupt their spell. These and many more are part of the Deck of Inspiration. Each deck contains 55 cards designed for 4 different level ranges: 1 through 4, 5 through 9, 10 through 15, and the epic level deck 16 to 20. Back this Kickstarter today to bring some inspiration to your game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Last time on Chaos Agents D&D Campaign 2 Murder in Port Thoria, we met Isa Sangiovese, a person.
He knows all.
He doesn't even write it beforehand.
A humanoid living in Mage Haven, awoken by Eunice Florian and her mother, frantically, not quite arguing, but excitedly talking about news that is happening. There was, in fact, a coup that is happening in Mage Haven. Blackburn is taking over, and it will only be bad 10 years from now when we finish that thing. And
This is a 10-year campaign?
And we're still not going to hit level 20?
This is torture.
you were approached by a gentleman named Barnaby Wainwright, who had a letter informing you the unfortunate passing of Cornelius Brompton, tutor that you spent 3 weeks with, like 7 years ago. Really? You were listed in his will, and you were booked passage on the Blue Coat Supply Company to leave in the morning. Fortuitous timing. Fortuitous circumstances, the card that we forgot the name of.
On
Yesterday's show, Fortuitous Circumstance. Anyway. Sorry.
Good
Matt's just like, I don't know what that is.
Fortuitous Circumstance was the card that broke the campaign a couple times. It was great.
You can imagine whatever the fuck you want.
You know,
Says
if
the
you
card.
don't use it with a stipulation, right?
Yeah.
Like, make me believe.
It's up to the
this
GM.
is yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so moving on. You were then you packed. You had a go bag ready to go for some reason, and then we flashed over and we met Lollach.
Hi.
Deny that has an A in it, not an O, and that's my fault.
He clearly has not forgiven you.
Yeah,
I
forgive you,
spelled it
Tom.
right in the invite.
In fact, and it's still not spelled correctly on the overlay. That's also my fault. And a druid. You had spent the morning meditating with a friend and then bounded around the greenwood as a cat, having some fun. Why did I not write that down? Before you were informed that you should probably head back and see Randall because something was happening in the city. You went to see Randall, who didn't know anything about that anyway. And you too were approached by Barnaby and got the letter. And you decided to go
Going on an adventure.
on an adventure. Young, naive Lollach Deny. Then we met with the strange elderly man
Beefy old man.
dragging a carcass out of the woods. And the last person to visit the village was, in fact, Cornelius Brompton, 50 years ago.
He was a chill dude.
And to be honest with you, Barnaby didn't want to stick around longer than he had to. And he kind of is like, you know what? I gotta move this along. So he
You don't want any deer?
he teleported himself away before you could get into any more conversation.
I have that effect on people.
The village just has you in it. That's all that's left. Everybody else is left.
There's 100 villagers. It's just all in my head.
Oh no.
We then went to a brothel outside of the city of Middleton.
I was confused because I went there to get soup, but that's not what they serve there.
Is that what you call afternoon delights?
I went for a soup at the brothel.
Why don't you go to a brothel for soup?
Because it's in the name, broth. They call me dumb.
I feel like I'm going to be doing the look at the camera.
I'd be like, don't cover your face, don't cover it.
You're gonna be the gym of this office.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna be a long season, guys.
I'm totally
God, it
going to
was
start
so
doing the
good.
gym, like, just
Just
staring at camera a lot.
You had finished your activities and you also then got a letter, and you were instructed that in 4 days' time you were to hang a left.
This many is what he told me.
This meeting. Hang a left is the one that makes the
That's
L,
right.
and then it's just down the street. And then he finally tracked down a young Lox. This was actually 3 days after the Haldor meeting, because he couldn't find you. Until he was at the bar, down on his spirits when you approached, and he was surprised, gave you a letter, and was like, "Okay, I'm out."
yeah.
So, that is what happened last time. Each of you with a letter indicating you are listed in the will of Cornelius Brompton, and in 10 days' time, well, on the 10th of May,
Albie Parker, wasn't it?
Albie Parker. Not Cornelius Brompton, he is the lawyer who wrote the letter. Albie Parker has died. And it is, some say the Dragonspine Mountains, some say the Wyvernspine Mountains, depending on who you ask. A tall, muscular man trudges out of the mountains and onto the northern tradeway. As you follow Bartholomew Bedlam, as you follow this road north in the direction Barnaby pointed at.
He said, I believe, southwest. That's all I need. I'm just going to keep going that way for a while until I see something familiar. Even though I've never ventured out of this. And then I'm just kind of talking to myself.
As you talk to yourself walking along, you do encounter a few people, and you inquire about something about where is the middle, and you are, after some confused conversation, you are pointed to Middleton, north a little bit. It bisects the continent. So the north-south tradeway and the east-way bisect in Middleton.
Okay.
It is pretty much smack dab in the middle of the continent, and it is the hub of the major tradeways.
Okay. So I can guess that this looks like the middle of something.
Yes.
Sweet.
Before you get there, however, you do, maybe after 2 days of travel, sleeping in the woods, you're used to, roughing it,
I love it.
you encounter a bridge. And there are two gentlemen who see you coming from a ways away and kind of perk up. They're sitting on either side of the bridge. Hey, old man. Oh, no.
You're speaking to me.
Yeah. You looking to get across?
I'm about to go across, yes.
It's a silver piece and will ensure your safety.
I seem to have left it back home. Could you give me 3 days and I will be right back?
Sure, we'll be waiting here.
I'm not doing that. I'm clearly going through the bridge right now. And it is what it is. I'm going to go. I don't have the money. I don't have the funds at this moment. But I could get you a deer. Do you want a deer, boy?
We'll take a deer, yeah.
Give me 10 minutes. And I just kind of sprint off into the forest. And I hopefully...
Give me a survival check.
Yes! I'm rolling on the thing because I'm
Pewter
a heathen.
dice. Come on.
I'm a heathen. 14 for this.
Ooh. I didn't see that.
I did.
What the? Do you want my tablet?
You're lucky, Bo's display.
So you run off into sort of it's a plains area. There are copses of trees obviously around. You kind of go in. It takes you about an hour. But I mean, you right away you kind of sense like, yeah, you're in the right place. It takes you about an hour, but you come back out dragging a deer carcass behind you, and oh my God, you brought a deer.
Not my fastest catch, but it will suffice. Can I have just the leg for the rest of my journey, though? I am quite hungry.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course.
Excellent. And I want to rip that leg off. I don't want to cut it. I don't want to be clean about it. I just want to pull. Joint, ball, gone.
Give me a strength check.
This is great. This is great being back, everybody.
Isa's gonna be in trouble.
Is
Isa, sorry.
Is a what?
I haven't met them.
10.
Okay. You definitely like dislodge the bone very easily, but then the surrounding tissue doesn't want to give, and you are like you. Give me a Constitution.
Okay.
Saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Please void its
How
bowels.
old am I? 15.
Okay, nice. Yeah. You kind of sense that you might be straining some muscles a bit too much.
Okay.
Before you stop, and in fact, the guy's like, hold on, and he comes over and with a knife, like, cuts the flesh around the leg, and it pops off quickly. You had shattered the bone inside, which is going to be great for you to pick out later. But you finally, but you got it across.
I've got the deer and the leg.
And you look at the other guy who has a 2 foot wide, 6 foot tall plank of wood.
Okay.
And he's like, let's go across the bridge.
That
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I spent an hour for a plank of wood.
Yeah.
He just stares at him, kind of upset.
No. The bridge has got a hole in it.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood completely. I didn't even try to look at that bridge.
So you look over at the bridge.
This ain't exactly the Mississippi.
It looks like bridge.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your deer. And I put the leg over my shoulder, and I'm gonna march
Okay.
forward.
The guy runs past you, and he's like, and gets to the middle of this bridge, which is overlooking a very fast rushing river. It is 20 feet down, and you see him put this plank of wood down over a section of the bridge. It's like, there you go.
And this will support me. That's gonna keep my wages above the water, right?
Gonna make an intelligence check? No problem.
I'm coming back for that deer. If I fall. I eye him the whole time. I'm gonna walk backwards on the plane.
You see this just guy. He's nervous. He's like, come on, hold. As you walk across the bridge.
He's 7 foot, by the way.
You get across, not a problem.
Okay. Sturdy wood boy.
You see the guy's like, okay, bye, mister.
Really wanted that deer.
Yeah. And then from behind you, as you're walking down, you hear, oh shit! And as this guy drops this plank of wood, as he's nervously trying to pull it back through the bridge, like it just right through the very crest of the bridge, and just drops down to the river. He's like, oh. As
The deer?
No. Just the piece
plank.
of wood.
Oh, just the plank.
Just the plank of wood.
Okay.
As these guys, for some reason, the deer. Well, the deer's got a hole in it. That's for sure. The bridge has a section missing that they don't tell people about unless they give them a silver or a gold's worth of deer.
Damn it! Yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
All right, and you have successfully passed that encounter and headed off into Middleton.
You didn't kill anybody.
I should have killed him. You're right. I totally should have. No reason. Slaughtered.
What would Ruckus do?
But he's not Ruckus.
Oh.
I've heard tales of this crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, that's far enough into the stream.
So,
Oh my god.
so you head off. You see in the distance by this point, you do see a large city rising up in the distance. Not rising. It's, on a hill. You can see it from here.
Yeah. I must be nearing the middle. This middle of Ton. I heard so much about. And he looks at it kind of like, proud of himself that he just said that. Like I just did.
Nice.
Come on, double down, man. Double down.
Method acting right there.
All right. Haldor, what have you been doing for 4 days?
Trying to find the fourth house.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Survival or intelligence, whichever you want.
All right, let's do survival. All right, survival is a +0, which is better than my intelligence modifier, so 10.
10. Yeah. So it takes you a few hours, actually. You head right first, and then you're like, it's 4 miles this way, and then
It makes the L, so that's the one.
So you leave the place. You travel. I mean, you go into town, and you're just kind of, it takes you a while before you say, maybe I could. I'll try again. And
Just
then
in my head, I'm like, 4 is supposed to be a small number. I may have gone too far.
And you You come back around and you pass the thing, and it's in sight of the doorway to the brothel that you were in. Mm-hmm. So
What's the name of the brothel? Do you have one?
the sexy mayor.
The sexy mayor?
It's spelled like mayor, like M-A-Y-O-R.
Oh, the sexy mayor.
Ooh.
It has a little monocle and a candle mustache and a top hat. But like a woman's body.
I was
Fishnet
envisioning
stockings up the
Mr.
leg.
Peanut.
I was going to say if it was a sexy mare, was it named by Loki?
Excuse me. I am looking for the sexy mayor.
Oh, he's not here. Oh, I'm sorry.
This keeps happening.
This is the building. Yes. This is it. This is
Okay, good. Can you tell me which house is the fourth one that way? Please. Please. And
Yes.
That was it.
You, the Blue Coat Supply Company. That's the one you're looking for? Fourth door on the left, on the right.
the blue coats.
Yeah, on the left.
Right, on the left.
Fourth one down on the left is the Blue Coats.
All right, blue
Right there.
coats. On the left.
It's got the sign that has the coat.
I'm not stupid, I know. I got it. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
All right. You want some fun?
Do you want some fun?
No. Fourth door on the left.
Oh, damn it.
That's
Oh, man. When he hits on you, it makes my day.
Oh, it's gonna be a long season.
I'm gonna have so many days.
So I'll head out looking for the fun that man just offered me 4 doors down.
Oh God! All right.
So I will go to the blue coat supply. Am I still 4 days early?
It was the next day. So you still have 3 days to kill. But you know where the Blue Coat Supply Company is. Do you need to go in and talk to anybody, or do you just want to wait and come back?
Let's see. In Haldor's experience, he's gonna have to get the lay of the land because he's gonna have to find this place again. So
Okay.
he's gonna go and knock on the door.
Knock on the door and come in.
And I go to push it.
Turn the knob and come in.
Turn the knob, still pushing.
No, it goes.
Oh, okay. I assume it was a pull.
No, it pushes in.
You make the
Yes. You do.
Oh, yes.
What can I do for ya?
Hello, I'm here about Albie. Isn't that was the name of the guy who died, right? I am Haldor. You know this.
Welcome, Haldor.
Yes.
Francis.
No, you're welcome.
No, Francis. I am Francis. Welcome to the Blue Coat Supply Company. Do you need escort somewhere?
I would love an escort somewhere. Have you seen the sexy mayor?
4 doors down on the right.
Right, good. I don't need an escort there. I came because of this letter.
And he. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Me too.
This will be 3 days from now in the morning at 9 a.m.
Oh, at 9.
Yes.
Well, then I'll need accommodations.
The sexy mare is 4 doors down on the left, on the right.
On the right.
Yes.
All right, keep going right.
Yep, 4 doors down on the right.
I turn left. Exit. I turn left. I go 4 doors down.
Mr. Haldor, don't
Yes.
forget your paper.
Oh, thank you.
The caravan, it's not really a caravan. I am sorry. We're waiting for a wagon to arrive from Mage Haven with other members on this journey.
A journey.
Yes, to Port Thoria.
No one said I'm going on a journey.
This trip.
A trip.
Yes.
Excellent.
A trip. So it will be a trip to Port Thoria.
Port Thoria.
Yes.
I've been many times.
Excellent.
Yeah. So where are my accommodations? Do I stay here? Do I just pick a room?
We do have room in the stables if you want to.
Haldor doesn't stay in the stables.
Right. We do not have accommodations for you, unfortunately. As he kind of like goes back and it's like you see him flipping through some papers. He's like, yes. Here's the contract. Yeah, it's just passage. You do get accommodations once you have started the trip. Then the accommodations will be provided.
On the trip.
On the trip.
Excellent.
It's 3 days.
So how much for a room?
Oh.
Still not getting.
No. He's like, we could find a room for you. Let's say.
Well, all I have is 25 gold pieces on me. Will that get me a room?
Actually, it will. I'll take one of those, and you will have a room for 2 nights.
Mr. Francis.
Yeah, right.
Honest friend.
That's how you haggle. Put it away.
So he takes the gold, just like, I will make up your room. It will be ready in about an hour, if you want. And then,
Are you gonna send a man down for me?
nope. I'll let you know where the room is. I'll give you a key, and then you give me the key before you leave. On the trip to Port Thoria.
Yeah. Yes. I will do that. I will just write it down.
You know what? I'll remove the lock. That way I won't have to give you a key.
That's such a good idea.
I know, yes. It is such a good idea.
You are brilliant.
I am really, really, really happy that I just thought of that.
God. Haldor is lucky indeed to have such people like you supporting him.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
25 gold will get you pretty far at the mayor. Yeah.
Is a very elusive mayor. He must be very busy.
Give me an hour. I'm gonna go see to your room.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit down.
Okay, so you sit down in the waiting room. He runs off. An hour.
Every NPC is gonna be emotionally exhausted. That's great.
Thomas is gonna go home after dealing with Haldor, just like face plant into bed, with Amy
Amazing.
being like,
Sorry, I just looked down at the chat. Geekly Inc. with a raid
Hey,
wow.
Geekly Inc. Oh, I forgot my raid shades.
with 101 viewers.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Well,
hi.
Welcome.
So, give me a moment because I gotta open up Nightbot. So, thank you for the raid. Sometimes when we get raids, we do giveaways. So we're gonna log into Nightbots, yada yada yada,
and they're fucking gone.
and everybody.
And there.
So, give me, you know the words, everybody. It's hashtag chaos. All right. So, thank you, Geekly Inc. We appreciate you guys. We have a live Kickstarter right now called the Deck of Inspiration! Kickstarter in the chat if it hasn't already been done. This is a deck of cards, actually 5 decks. We reach all of the stretch goals that are unique and cool boons that augment the inspiration mechanic of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. They are leveled up decks, so levels 1 to 4, 5 through 9, 10 through 15, and 16 to 20, the epic level deck. And the DUI, the deck of uninspiration.
That's the one that I want to get to with the stretch goals, because that's great.
We have to do that.
I mean, honestly, I have to thank Kelly for that, because when I pitched this deck, almost a year ago, I pitched this deck to her and he goes, "Oh, you need a deck of uninspiration." I was like, yes!
And ironically, that gave you inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll tell you where to mail the royalty check.
So enter hashtag chaos in the chat. I see you already are. And we will give one of those away just a little bit. This is episode 2 of campaign 2, Murder in Port Thoria.
And it already feels like 40 episodes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I hope they came in at the part where you were visibly exhausted.
He's gonna need people around him to keep things going.
So we
Do you
did.
think a cattle prod?
So we did get a couple of more pieces of inspiration.
Speaking of.
Specs 223
Hey.
for the other 2 receivers of the Dragon Egg.
Hey.
So that would be you
Thank you,
and
Specs.
you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, Matt, you weren't part of.
No, that's fine.
Do you want to?
Matt is
Can I touch your egg?
Whoa. Whoa, is it that kind of show? After dark.
Yeah, that's later.
Yes, it's for the After Dark.
and
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
for Patreon payers.
And thank you, J Matthews 85 for gifting subscriptions to those newcomers. We appreciate it.
Thank
you.
J Matthews 85 also,
Shout out.
great member of the community.
Thank you.
It's, very supportive. Appreciate it. And a good person. So thank you. All right, where are we? I need to see things in life. All right. So. Okay. So an hour comes by. Hour goes by. He comes back, and he kind of winds you through the stables to a shed. It is the tool shed. However, as you get near, you see that there's like a padlock area. No padlock. Tools have been pulled out, and there is in fact a cot. Mr. Haldor, it is not the
Stables, right?
It is
But
not the stables.
That's correct.
It is.
You did a great job.
Yo, righty.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right, here's 5 gold.
I'll be back with some whiskey.
I like this one.
And a little bit of time comes past, and he comes back with 2 glasses and 2 glasses because he's
Nice.
and a bottle of whiskey. He goes, enjoy your stay. The caravan for your trip will be leaving
In a day.
2 days.
Damn it.
2 days? 2 days.
That's
2
what
days.
I said.
Yes. Yep.
You're gonna stay and drink with me.
Let's do it.
All right.
And we're going to cut to a 12-year-old boy in another tavern.
I thought that the children were on the other show, but apparently they're still here. But apparently they follow me around.
I'm 27.
12.
I wish the D&D Beyond overlay were working because you could see the intelligence scores of this. They're gonna go through this murder mystery module.
What was
The
that?
fuck looked at it.
What was that about shaping the story to the characters?
Well, I was having a crisis for a moment until I was like, oh, if I do that one thing, all makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So, just change one thing, and then suddenly all of your work isn't worth it.
Fair point.
All right, so Locks, what have you been up to? So you leave in the morning. You have pretty much all day to do whatever you want to do in the city of Middleton.
Honestly, he's probably just been scrounging about. Like, maybe woke up, went to go get a nice omelet somewhere, checked in with his companion, his buddy, who was performing the night before. And
You got 10 gold for that.
10 gold for that. Wow.
Yep.
So then he'll kind of like do the books. Then he'll just be like putting his stuff in his pouch and just kind of being like, okay, we're probably go get a breakfast, and he's just gonna see the sights. Just gonna keep
Okay.
it low profile. Just kind of go through town,
Okay.
explore a little
Low
bit.
profile.
He is gonna look for. Does he know that the where he's supposed to go is in this town? Does he know?
It's on the
letter?
outskirts of the town, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have directions to it.
Okay, he probably then would have also, after his omelet and doing his little casual thing, like walked to the market and just kind of, did some browsing, looking at the nice tunics and stuff like that he wished he could afford, and then just kind of head towards the outskirts
Okay.
to see what this letter's all about.
So this place, it does have sort of a lot of everything, being the sort of the crossroads on this continent. So you do see all sorts of different fashions in this place. You've also you've come through Port Thoria, and you know that is almost even more exotic, being so close to those shimmering gates that connect the different planes together. But this is, decent, really nice stuff. Port Thoria is better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you then head out to the outskirts of town. This place, it has a wall, but it has grown significantly past the walls at this point. You do know that this city-state is very well endowed militarily, I guess. Is the right word?
Ew.
It's a terrible.
I like
terrible.
You shouldn't have said that, but I like it a lot.
I'm sorry. What?
All of
Military has a fat army.
Got it.
I can't wait to show you my great sword.
Their grenadiers are girthy.
Oh, I can wait.
All right. Trebuchet.
And
That's awesome.
If anyone
You're
from the
gonna fit right
raid is still here, you're welcome. Thank you for staying with us.
Are you getting exasperated?
Yes. What?
Story.
So you head out and you see Haldor, can you describe yourself?
Oh.
As you see a man who is, he's standing in the middle of the road, right? So there are wagons that sort of come around and pass, but you see there's a lot of this happening. You think, oh, maybe he's is he looking at architecture or is he
What do you look like? I have no idea what anyone looks like.
So
what do I see?
So you see a very large, fair-skinned man with very blonde hair, put back up into a man bun, comme ça.
Oh.
And he's got chainmail on. He's got a great sword on his back. He's got another sword, a long sword, on his hip. The long sword has this beautiful sheath that is just got some embellishment on it. The handle is very fine. But you see him kind of just sitting there. He's got a bag with him. He's got a big cloak on him with furs. Above that, wearing boots. He's not super clean shaven, but maybe a little stubble. And he's very confused.
And this is on the out. This is like in the
Yeah,
outskirts.
this is near. So from this point, you see a number of shops along this area. The one that you were looking for is the Blue Coat Supply Company, which is a storefront, but also a pretty massive warehouse and stables.
And dude is outside, or
He's halfway between that and the Sexy Mare brothel.
right.
Right smack
Here
dab
we go.
halfway in between.
Does he? Yeah.
You don't have to interact.
Yeah, I was gonna
with
say,
him.
does he look like he's from around here? In my mind, honestly, in his mind, he'll probably just be like, he's not from around here, and just walk by towards the
Okay.
clothes.
All right.
Clothes thing. I mean, if you still
and can you describe yourself?
Sure. So, walking past you, if you see from the
Lines right on.
in your peripheral vision, there's just gonna be this real, like a 5'4", kind of like olive-skinned kid, like just some kid. He has kind of tattered clothes, a little like a ripped tunic, but over the back he carries a lute. And the lute is a little interesting because it's actually made of it almost looks like a metal rather than like something wooden. As he's walking too, he kind of walks. You'll note that Lox kind of walks with it. Lox walks with his kind of more in like a hunched position, kind of doesn't want to really seem like he's he wants to keep a low profile. And as he's walking again in your peripheral, you might see there's kind of this really weird streak of almost looks like soot in his hair, which is just a strange little quirk. But yeah, and then he just kind of walks right by. He's a little bit more on the skinny side, no facial hair, just looks like some average ragamuffin kid that you wouldn't really pay much attention to, except for the loot. The loot is a little interesting, but that's and he'll walk by.
Give me a D20 roll.
Do you want us to interact? Because I can do that.
19.
Nurturing.
Oh,
Wow.
We're doing this again.
Of course we are. Warren, we never stopped. Just because you weren't here does not mean the channel stopped.
So you do just kind of like, you kind of, and as he walks past and walks into the Blue Coat Supply Company.
That's where I need to go.
You're gonna be face palming a lot this season.
So, so you walk in, and there is an elderly gentleman. Oh, welcome. Hi. How are you doing?
Hi. I was told, and he'll kind of reach into his back pocket. There was a letter. I'm supposed to meet here.
Oh, yes, another one, huh?
Another one.
Yes, no, Haldor's here too.
Haldor.
Yep. That's him right outside.
What do we
You
do?
look, you're standing in the door, like looking in the window.
Hey.
Yep. You guys are traveling together, leaving first thing in the morning, 9 a.m.
Oh. How did he know him?
He came here 3 days ago, and didn't
Muffled
leave.
on the outside. I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Me.
Cool. Do you have a room or something that I can?
We don't.
Okay.
He's sleeping in the tool shed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Wait,
You have to push the door. I found out.
Does he know that I'm traveling with him yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
The whole time I'm waving at the guy behind.
Cool. So we're leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah, there's plenty of good places to stay.
Yeah, I don't need it. Okay, if you don't have a room here, it's fine. I'm gonna I'll meet you here tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Okay.
You should be at sunrise.
Sunrise. Got it. Be here at sunrise. Cool. Thanks. Thank you. And then kind of take his letter, put it back in his pocket, pull up his little tunic, and try and like politely avoid this gentleman.
Okay. So you go.
This giant
This
gentleman.
giant gentleman with the
Open up the
furs.
door.
Yeah.
And he's standing right there.
Hello there.
Hello.
I laugh when I'm nervous.
Me too. Wow. The guy. Oh, what was his name? The guy back there just said that you're.
Was it David?
Francis.
Oh, maybe it was David.
I'm right. Francis.
Oh, Francis. Thanks, Francis.
Oh, that's Frank. Frank.
Frank.
The Tank. We were drinking together,
Yep.
Frank. Come on.
Yeah. Might have said too much.
Oh, cool. Well, Haldor.
Yes.
Lox, nice to meet you. Looks like we'll be traveling together.
Sorry. What's your name?
Lox?
Well, I'm not hungry, but I guess we could eat. But what's your name?
David.
I knew it.
Lox is like, I don't want to have to explain. I can already tell that there's like a thing here. So, yeah, you can call me David. I'm gonna meet you here tomorrow though, because I think I have to go run some errands around
Well,
town.
they don't have a room for you.
No, it's fine. I'll find something around.
Oh no, you can bunk with me. I've already paid all well through.
Okay.
You don't have to. You know, it's a little weird.
I mean,
I don't know you.
I don't know you either, really.
Yeah.
But you seem like a nice person.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'll meet you here tomorrow.
Are you right here?
Yeah, I'll meet you here tomorrow. I'm gonna go do some stuff around town. I'm gonna,
What are you doing?
Oh God.
Are you doing fun stuff?
Uh.
I've been very bored.
You know what? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Cool.
Awesome.
Lox is gonna close the door, like kind of walk backwards and close the door, leaving Haldor outside, and
you-
turn to France and be like, "Is there a back door?"
Yeah. Hang on. Right down there.
Okay.
All the way down the
Thanks.
hallway.
He seems real nice. He's a little.
Yeah.
You were drinking with him
I've been through 3 bottles of whiskey already.
today?
No, over the last 2 days.
Oh, he seems nice. Is he? What do you know
He's
about him?
very nice. A friend of his died, and he's traveling to Port Thoria for the wake, or the
why would Albie? I mean, I don't understand the. All right, well, whatever. And then he's gonna just kind of skedaddle.
All right.
He's definitely coming back.
And then on the way out, it's like, if he asks for me, just say that I had to run an errand or something. I don't want him to think I'm rude or anything. But I just don't want to. I don't want to.
Okay.
We're putting a lot of pressure on poor Francis from all sides. I know Francis is like, oh.
I offered him 25 gold.
You're such an honest person. Like, really.
Thanks, man. And then bounce.
Give me a perception check.
All right. Ooh. All right. Plus my perception, which is not bad. Is plus
Stealth, please.
Okay, yeah.
As you.
Oh no, it's plus 0. 14. 14.
Ooh. And stealth moment is gonna be a 19.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. So there's a moment where you hear a cart go by and like hit a rock, and you kind of look over, and you turn back, and you don't see Francis or Locks.
Where'd my buddy David go?
I don't remember that's my name now.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
That's weird.
I don't know where it is.
Oh well, that happens a lot.
I'm sure.
Go to pull the door open again. Push it open. Yeah. Francis.
You don't see Francis.
Francis.
Oh no.
Francis. Francis.
Give me a perception check.
3.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. He's not here. Must have had to tend to something. He does have to tend to things quite often.
Yeah. Yeah.
And until you catch him again, and then
He might be tending to something. I'm gonna go tend to my cot.
right.
So close.
I say out loud to nobody, and then I wink.
Is Francis behind?
cut to behind the counter. Francis is just like as you walk past in the back.
Oh.
Meet new friends.
Campaign 2.
Yep.
All right.
They'll be good friends later.
If he doesn't kill Francis's liver first.
All right. We're going to. It is the journey from Mage Haven was a bit rougher than anticipated with the attack, the goblin attack that you encountered. You do have time on the wagons, but that last evening you are actually riding through the evening, so you are attempting to sleep as best you can on the carts. Mm-hmm. But it is the night before, and you're about 8 hours away from arriving. And you guys are free to talk. You are with Bjorn Davidson, the driver. Mm-hmm. You are with Tyrell and Braden, both of which did suffer injury and were healed by your healing magic.
We did take a long rest.
You have had
Several of them, I hope.
Yes. You have had. It's been 2 full days, and now you're pushing through.
Lollach turns to Isa.
Isa.
So, what about tonight? Did it happen last night? And you notice, just off of Badgery that he's asking, was he in your dreams?
No, you didn't show up there again.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something in order for it to happen.
No, just I guess it happens when it happens. But you were in mine, and it was so weird because I almost forgot. You know magic.
Shh. I look ahead at the drivers. Because I would have gone to some effort to convince them that I gave them a healing potion.
Okay.
To help them, and even showed them the empty bottles to be like, oh, you must have just forgotten.
Give me a persuasion check. Or deception, whichever one you want.
I would prefer deception because I'm lying. Not 20.
So yeah.
Got it.
We get a card, of
Yeah,
course.
we do.
Oh,
No?
Not how it works
oh,
anymore.
it's been a minute.
Nice. That was nice.
So yeah, so you deftly assuage any concerns that they might have. I mean, they don't have concerns, but
Maybe not, but I do not want any word of that getting around.
so yeah, so but you did cast magic,
Yeah.
or did you?
No. So the ice dagger, I guess, is technically magic, but to someone it looks like basically throwing glass shards at people.
And honestly, nobody would have seen that.
Because we were behind the stables when most of that was happening.
Yep.
And yeah, why is it so secret? I don't want to share your secret. Should I be hiding?
Well, I don't know about you, but I don't.
It's a gift. I don't know if anyone's told you, but it's a gift.
It is. Absolutely, it's a gift. But well, look, how much do you know about Mage Haven?
I haven't been there that long. I was sent there to learn more about it, and then this happened.
Right. So Mage Haven is generally a place for people who learn magic, not people who are born with it. Oh. And people who are born with it, it's not particularly safe.
Well, that's why I was sent to Druid school to specialize and learn. Why don't you go to people who do it naturally school?
Well, because there isn't such a thing, not really. I had to teach myself, more or less. I had a little bit of help, but so I'm what's called a sorcerer. I don't know if you're familiar with the word?
I've heard of the word.
Okay.
I've heard of the word a lot in tales, but honestly, Master Ruzo can stretch the truth sometimes, so I'm not even sure if they were real, but if you call yourself one, then they are.
Yes. What I am is a sorcerer, and wow. I can just do things, and I never learned how. I just do them, and some of them I'm rather good at because I've been able to practice within my family's home, but others I'm not as good at. I'm just grateful that I was able to.
Like, what kind of stuff? Can you turn into a cat like me?
No, that's just for your kind of magic.
Okay. And you can't go into people's dreams.
No.
And your weapon is enchanted?
No, goodness, no. I don't use a weapon. I mean, I use a sling sometimes, but not a.
So why are you so secretive about it? I still don't understand. I told you I would protect you. Don't worry.
I appreciate that. I really do. And the best way that you can protect me is not telling anyone else that I can do this.
Okay.
Please?
Yes, but what if we need it?
Then I'll figure it out.
Okay.
But
All right. And he does the zippy mouth thing, and he throws away the key.
Around his dragon.
Yeah.
thank you. Yes. Thank you.
As you guys continue your conversation, as you start to see, Tyrell and Braden, everybody, as they're getting closer, they're getting nervous, but also excited about finishing this trip.
I'm sure.
And we will fast forward to that morning. You are the first to arrive.
Yes. All right.
After essentially traveling also through, I would say, do you think that you would have stayed in the town at all, or would you have wanted to stay out?
No, I would have gone into the town.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a new place, and he doesn't really venture out. So yeah, he would have gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so it's a pretty big city, and you arrive at night. There's definitely an air of, there are certain sections with party atmospheres, and there are, residential sections that are, quiet. Would you be heading into the big town?
I think, I would be attracted to the noise, honestly.
Okay.
Like if I hear of a party going on, I think he's gonna be. I should see what that is.
All right. Okay. Can you tell me about a bar hopping trip? Your character does that night.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna.
Well, the deer didn't last me long. I hunger more. Let's see around here.
Kind of squints because his eyes are old. He's looking around.
Is that a bar?
There are definitely bars and taverns easy to recognize.
Can't see the... I don't know what it says on there. I bet if I get closer, I'll find out.
And he's gonna just totally go into the first bar, kick both doors open.
Now we're kicking doors, eh?
Strength check.
Angrily pushes.
Oh man!
The first place you come to, it's got two sets of doors. One of which is,
I was hoping he walked into the sexy mirror in blue.
Right.
So it has a large set of doors that are open, and then the old west style thing. So you're able to just kick those in without any fear of breaking a leg, and you enter the tavern boisterously. You were not really noticed that much. This place is hopping, and there are a lot of other people that are very eclectic. You definitely see probably another barbarian or two. Fighter. This place is pretty intense and pretty packed. But you see at the bar, they are definitely serving drinks.
Excellent. I see much people to train with, and I see a lot of food to drink. Whatever, let's go.
And just going to sit down. Hopefully the bar stool kind of bends a little bit.
Oh, hey, man. Hey.
Speak, boy.
Is that blood on your axe?
How did you know? Yes, it is. I coated it myself through years of combat and hunting.
Awesome.
Decades, even.
Awesome.
I feel like you don't think it's actually awesome.
Do you want a drink?
I do, but I'm getting that vibe from you, and I'm going to come back to this later. Get me 2 of your biggest mugs of the strongest alcoholic beverages you have. Well?
Okay.
Excellent service.
And he turns. We call those bottles. Because the strongest stuff comes in bottles. It's 50 gold a bottle. I could get you really big ales for
free?
2 of them for.
How many deers do I need to give you in order to get this alcohol? Deers.
Is that a currency of?
It can be. There's a man on the bridge I just gave a deer to, and he just let me pass. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I probably should have just gone around the bridge. But, how many deers do you want?
Honestly, if you would bring a deer, I'd give you half one of those bottles.
Half?
In the wrong business.
Seriously.
Okay, give me 2 hours.
All right, so you spend most of the night actually going out and hunting for a deer, dragging it through town, and so you drag it into the bar, and now people stop. And turn.
Don't mind me. I'm going about my business. You go about your business, people. God.
You see him. That's all. And half orc comes out of the back area. Chef's sort of a white coat, an apron, comes out, and I can't. He brought the fucking deer. And then you just see the place is like, yeah.
Oh yes, I love yelling.
He brought a deer.
Yes.
Deer's back on the menu.
Come on.
I'm missing my cues.
You are.
left and right.
You are missing
We
your-
scripted this whole episode.
Seriously. Buddy, do we need to pull the script out and show you your line again?
This is my script.
Oh my god. Okay, so
So also, I would like to add, I threw the body of the deer on the counter.
Of course.
Just.
Is it? You didn't field dress it or anything? You just
Didn't what?
dead.
Oh no, caught, tabled. There you go.
This shall serve you.
I'm sure it bled out on the trip through.
I know exactly where it is. If any of you want to know, I can lead you right back to it.
The deer tries to lift its head up from the counter.
Somebody raises it from the dead, and
And that deer just comes for you, man.
so
My greatest foe.
yeah, it did bleed a lot on the way there. There's definitely blood on the counter now, but the half orc is like, you're paying me extra, and just a couple of people come out and they lift it and they take it to the back, and there is blood everywhere on the counter.
Give me your bottles.
And you see him go reaching and then kind of goes around the corner a bit and comes back with a full bottle and it's like, dude, you brought a fucking deer from the woods. Thank you.
Of course, I do this daily. In fact, this is probably the second and third deer today, within the past 2 days. It's within the time span. You lose track of time in the woods, but you don't need to. Nature's so fucking beautiful.
And then he drinks. He just drinks it all in one go. And then puts the mug down or bottle down and it's empty.
Do you want a room for the night? That's it. It comes with the deer.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Liking it. What rooms do you have?
A room
A room.
with a bed.
With a bed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
As he does that, he's thinking thoughts, sounds.
Yes. Okay.
DSL in his head.
Beep, 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 beep.
I'm gonna go check this room. I want to see what the bed is like. And I'm just gonna go.
He hands you a key.
Oh, thank you. I didn't need it, but thank you.
Fourth door on the left.
I would have figured it out.
And you'll.
It says 5 on it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll open the door and I'll kind of test out the bed a little bit. But you hear like he's 7'3", so you hear like a pretty crunch of that.
Holy God.
And he's like, yeah. And he's like,
Okay. It's fine. No, it's not right. Hold on.
and he's gonna go back down to the barkeep.
Do you have a stable? Just a bit more comfortable for me. The bed's not doing it.
We don't have a stable, no, man. But Blue Coat Supply Company, they're stables. It's outside of town, to the east.
Okay.
Which is east.
Can you point it?
You live in the woods. You know what east is.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the sun.
Yes.
Well, never mind. Let's retcon that because that's just me being like, oh, yeah, the sun.
It is dark out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Key man.
Blue Ball Society. Got it.
Here we go.
4 doors down.
You got it.
And he's taking the key with him. He didn't give me that.
He's hey man, key man, key. Hey man.
Hey man too. Hey man to you. I'll see you. Have a good one. You have a good one.
Just gone.
Yeah.
Didn't even try to fight me for it. Like it was intentional. Like the second I'm outside, I'm around the corner, he was like,
Thought he would fight me. Thought he would challenge and combat my strength. Oh look, I'm here.
and I was just kind of walking past this.
All right. It is late. Do you have dark vision?
No. Barely have day vision.
So as you get closer to the outskirts of town, it gets darker and darker pretty much to the point where you are going to need a torch to continue on if you want to find this place.
Okay.
Or you could wait a couple hours till the moon kind of comes up a bit.
I could hunt deers in that amount of time. But
If you could see him.
yeah. Would he? I feel like he'd be fine to kind of like spark his own little fire, maybe, and just kind of like make his torch.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Sweet.
do you have a torch?
I feel like it's in the inventory.
I think you would have an explorer's pack or something.
I do. So yes,
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
use that.
Yeah. So you use your flint and steel, which you have, your little tinder box, and you light up your torch, and you are walking. And you get to this area of town, which is the street is wider, and this is paved. I mean, not paved, cobblestone streets. A lot flatter out here, specifically where this warehouse is. You can tell that this is a major shipping portion right here. You see, you reach the front doors. It is dark inside. If you try the door, it is locked.
Damn it. Well, just gonna have to figure this one out the old-fashioned way.
And I'm just gonna knock, but like really hard. Like only 3 really powerful
Give me
knocks.
a perception check.
14.
Okay, you hear like a big and a little rattle of glass, but it's far away, and on the door there is a little bell. So you do. It's like a little shake of that bell. Give me an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
Isn't that what
Inspiration.
Because I rolled the name of my show.
Indeed.
Oh, so that
Natural one.
So that is a
-1.
-1.
I don't even know what a bell is.
You have no idea where it came from. It might have been a dragon landing outside.
Frank. I get out there, draw the sword, and I'm looking to find Frank to save him from the dragon.
All right, as you bust through this place, it's dark, but there are some oil lanterns that are set up, and there's actually people moving cargo. So there's others sort of around in the back area as they're unloading wagons and loading other ones. But you get forward to that front door, and you see standing.
Yes. 7'3" bald man with a goatee, gray, and very bushy eyebrows, also very gray. And kind of tan skin complexion, bald. He has like pelts over. I had to check off the list.
But is he bald? I just need to make sure.
Say that? Damn it.
but Aaron, it's important. Is he bald?
It's part of his character development. No, but
Did he try Ruckus's hair gel and it made him bald?
can Ruckus make his own pomade industry? That's very does that. It removes
It's a style now.
because it's a
didn't
bad
last long.
product.
And he did not ask for Andraste's help with her herbalism kit because he's an idiot.
But I see him.
Yeah.
I open the door real big.
You see me with all that, but he has no shirt on, a lot of scars around his body, and a lot of them look kind of old. And then there's one big scar from his lower left abdomen to the right torso that looks really kind of fresh, like fresher than not within the past. It looks like the freshest of all the wounds, essentially. And he's got pelts on his shoulders. Fucking, what's that thing called? Kilt? No, not a kilt.
Kilt?
No, it's like not a tunic.
Loincloth?
Loincloth. Kind of loincloth.
Sarong?
I'm so glad that you followed my train of thought there.
I don't know.
Seems like that kind. Sure.
And roided all hell, but still wrinkly right now.
Roided and wrinkly.
Roided,
Nice.
just like I like it.
And I get there, and I look at him, and I go, "Did you see the dragon? Or are you the dragon?"
Boy, I am the dragon.
Okay. What mean you here? My words were very clear.
What? Okay, all right. Well, I'm here because
You guys are shouting through the door.
It's like at night. Name yourself.
Are you challenging me, boy?
I could. You don't look so tough.
Oh, all I have fought for days has been deer. I would love to test my might.
You test your might against Haldor, and you will end the loser. I promise you that. There has never been a fight that I have lost, for I am Haldor, the mighty and well endowed.
Sorry, I fell asleep. But you are wonderful. Whatever you said, totally agree. We should totally train.
Arm wrestle.
Is there a barrel near me right now? Because like I want to grab that barrel and just pull it right in front of us in the doorway.
You guys are here for the ride, sorry.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this.
Great. Just pulling that barrel over and
Okay, for now, this will suffice.
I'll just.
All right, dragon.
All right, so you put your sword away, open the door.
Frank will be fine with it.
Come here.
Who the fuck is Frank?
He's the concierge.
What's a concierge?
I don't know, but that's what he said.
Okay, I hope it's good.
It is good.
Anyway, my arm is kind of being blue-balled right here, so we should probably tackle this.
Right. Okay. Also, do you know somebody who does laundry? And I put this, and the smell just kind of.
Oh, boy! Wow!
Come on.
I have smelled many rotting carcasses. Many in my day. This is the most distinct smell I will never forget.
You're welcome.
Kind of dry. He was just a little bit, but he's like,
I got it.
Opposed strength checks.
Does he get disadvantage for smell?
So they could do it.
No, we did that.
I want them to do it for real.
Okay, strength.
This will be
Yeah, what is
best
this rolling? I think
Do you
we
want
should do it
athletics or do you
right
want
here.
right?
Yeah.
I think they should actually do it.
No.
I'm very lazy.
We'll do athletics.
I'm here to play fantasy games, okay? Not be emasculated.
If I wanted to go into sports, I would have been significantly more active in my life.
Best of 3.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do athletics.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you know what? I think just strength.
Straight strength.
Yeah, straight
All right.
strength roll.
Straight strength.
I rolled a 13.
Yes. 17.
Plus, that's with your
Oh, plus my strength.
Yeah.
Sorry. My strength is plus 3, so that's 16.
All right.
17.
1.
All right.
Barry.
You are a strong one, aren't you?
So
what they call me.
Yeah, as Barry is working down towards you.
I'm using a special technique on you.
Is it called?
I'm winning.
All right, and one more.
Great old secret.
11.
17 again.
Oh my
And
god.
boom! Just on the down.
Bam.
Oh, I thought you said best of 3.
Yeah, I thought it was.
He won
Yes,
2.
2 out of 3.
Oh, I went.
That's the best out of 3.
Best out of 5.
Right. You see, I let you win.
Boy.
Old man. You are very strong for an old man.
Thank you.
Yes.
I've tried. Mainly a lot of, exercise, good dieting, lots of deer.
What is that?
Smelling.
What do you
As
smell?
he's talking at me.
Is that whiskey on your breath?
It is.
You do have 3/4 of a bottle of whiskey on you. Actually, no, you have
No,
a
I
full
downed
bottle.
that shit.
Oh,
I
Down
downed
it.
that in front of the person when I was.
I was waiting for you to
Wait,
make
wait,
a
so
contract.
how drunk is
oh yeah,
Check
yeah,
the
yeah.
tape.
He did say that.
But I've
I,
been walking for like how long? Like 2 hours? Oh, an hour?
Just outside of that.
Oh, it's just outside
10
of
minutes.
Well, again, I'm not very active. in my life.
actually, so you downed it, walked. It hits you right now.
Oh,
Nice. I was
Just like, give me a con check.
there it
Okay.
is.
Oh, okay. Not like con save? Or just.
It's safe, yeah.
Fuck, I hit it after. Now I feel like a fool, Thomas.
Gonna freaking die.
No. We're not doing my math this season. The computer's doing it.
That's why I'm sitting here, remember?
I don't want to put you through that again. 15.
15. So you're not gonna throw up all over him.
Oh, good.
But you do just like bam, hits you. and you just
Can I
down
try
on
and,
the ground.
Can I
So-
try and catch him?
So once you ask me about the whiskey on my breath, I'm just like, oh yeah, and I
Yeah, I can't catch him.
And you're like, and you reach out to catch him as he walks into you, and he flies backwards.
I got you, buddy.
This is Looney Tunes logic. He didn't realize that he was drunk until he thought about the whiskey.
this is realistic. He's just top heavy.
So I go down there. Are you all right? Are you all right? And I look down. What do I see?
He's
Up my gills.
You might want to roll
Loin.
over.
he's awake.
He's awake.
Yeah, you're awake. You're just like, oh.
Are you all right?
I am. But I just realized I had a whole bottle of that whiskey. And I just remembered it just now.
You drank a whole bottle,
Oh, yes. Delicious. Very good. I had
and then you beat me at arm wrestling.
Yes.
And as like, he has the hero stance, but he's flat on the ground.
Yes, of course I did. It was a fair shot, boy.
You will teach Haldor.
I'm gonna do what?
I must learn this power of yours.
How drunk are you?
I'm not.
Then you're gonna keep me up all night through conversation. I should have rephrased that.
Another con save.
It's because of that joke, wasn't it?
Yep. And you're just like, I'm gonna be awake for.
Oh, it's a nat one.
Yes.
It's 6 total.
So yeah, so you do go, I'm gonna be awake for. And just out.
And then I sit there and go, and maybe I will teach you. And I try and pick him up and take him off to my cot
right,
for him to sleep it off.
It takes you. He's the heaviest person you've had to carry before, and he's not in armor either.
Get over.
Yeah.
As he's snoring, though, you hear.
My God.
I'm just going, new friend.
Yeah, it's a ka-ting, ting, 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 and then you bring it back to the tool shed, and
There's only the one cot?
yeah, only the one
Okay.
cot.
I give him the one cot.
Oh, Haldor.
You have a bedroll?
I do.
Okay.
And
Roll out
Take that.
bedroll next to him. And we are going to take a break now.
Oh, I have to be so bad.
So if,
Too much whiskey.
so if we murder them in their sleep, they might have a character.
This is great.
Okay, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back as soon as we can.
Hashtag chaos. Isn't there a giveaway somewhere in there?
We did the giveaway. Spec 223.
Oh, we did.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations!
Well deserved.
And also 500 bits from Specs 223. What? For the last remaining new member.
Thank you.
So yeah, so we're gonna take a quick break, and we will be back to get this party on the road.